you go to our YouTube channel, the Deliverance Temple of Faith. All right. All right. Great. All right. Let me just go ahead and get some things started here. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and add some more people. All right. Like I was saying, it's a great topic, and it's a topic that you know women ask a lot in our private sessions and stuff. They they ask the question, why did my man cheat? And in their minds, they think that everything is perfect, everything is great. They believe that they're doing everything that they're supposed to do, but lo and behold, he's out there cheating. So, you know, I'm glad to know that we do have some men on the line because we're going to. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? Good morning, Benny. Good morning, Martin. So we have this great topic going on, and so I'm so happy. Like I said, we have some men and women on the line today because we want to hear both sides. And like I said, hey, this is tea talk time. I hope you have your tea, okay? And because especially in the church arena, we don't really want to talk about these things, because the truth of the matter is that you know um, it happens in the church too. Like because it happens. And before we get started, let me put out my disclaimer. Good morning, Pamela. How are you? So glad that you joined me. Let me put my disclaimer out there that it's not just men who cheat. However, on today is about men. Okay, we're gonna absolutely get on the women. You guys know how I do. I'm not one-sided at all. However, I am a woman, but I am not one-sided, because we know that it happens. It happens, it happens, on both sides. All right. So that big old question, why do men cheat? Why do y'all cheat? So, I went ahead and of course I entered oh, I'm breaking up for you, Pam. I'm sorry. We are on YouTube. We're on YouTube, Deliverance Temple of Faith YouTube channel. So if it is breaking up, go ahead. You guys go over there, subscribe. I'm there. I'm on there as well. Okay. So I I absolutely, I told my husband about the topic that I was going to be speaking on today, and he goes like, "Oh Lord," you know. but but I asked him. I said, we were all young once, and you know, um, we all been through it. The majority of us. I haven't met a person yet that haven't been cheated on or even did the cheating. Okay, good, Pamela. So we're all grown folks here. And so, I mean, even if we're saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, there was a time that, this thing happened to us, whether it was in, our sinful days, or if it was in our time that we were saved. I got you, Martin. So the thing of I'm gonna say this, that I learned. Women like to be loved. If you can love that one affection, she will, give you what you need, which is respect. I know that men are big on respect, appreciated, and they too, they want to feel loved, but to say it outweighs the love, but they want to be respected. You know that we if if we respect the man, then the man is going to love us. Okay, the man is going to love us just as much. If we can get a lot of women, most women, you know, amen, Pamela, we still have flesh, amen. And you know what? And we operate in our flesh a lot of times. And if you heard me the other day, I was talking about how I couldn't keep my mouth shut. At the beginning of my marriage, I was like, and and so sometimes we because of certain things in our past that we may not have been healed from, when we see that, just a little of it, spouses, or in our even, says, it brings us kind of back down memory lane. And, you know, and we, all of a sudden we get that picture in our mind, and we're like, we charge at them, and, they're not like that at all, or, sometimes it's like that, sometimes they are like that, but a lot of times they're not like that at all. We're not really giving them a chance because, of what we have gone through. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take Martin. Okay. On. And I think he is going to help us on this morning. I am inviting you. I think he's going to help us on this morning as to, to let us know if we see a sweater apple, we will eat it. Lord have mercy. Good morning, Martin. How are you? You did. Did, and now you're on. so answer me. Why do men cheat? Mm-hmm. Right. Absolutely. Mhm. Now that's great. Now let me ask you. Let me ask you this. Now, are you a Christian? Do you go to church? And you know, because we also we see this a lot in our churches as well. With me, yeah. So we see this a lot in our church. I think that's happened. Do you think it's still the maturity level, or okay? I think we're losing you. 'Cause, Right, right. So yeah, I think it's pretty universal. It happens, all the time. How are you? Yes, women do it too. And I made that disclaimer at the beginning. However, today we're talking about men, but absolutely, tomorrow we're gonna talk about how women cheat. So, why do they cheat? So, on tomorrow you can help us out with that. Hey, Shanina, how are you, sweetie? Okay, so pretty much, it's truly it's the maturity level, and I agree with you. If you're mature enough, then even if things is not going, the way that you want it or you expect for it to go, you both made a commitment, you know. And so, a lot of times we're in these marriages and we vow not to make these commitment to, to until, death do us part. But we have a question, and oh, okay, I see what she said. She said, by what we allow. Amen. I agree with that as well. But when we are mature, um, spiritually, naturally, when we are mature, we take other, other routes. We don't have to cheat. We don't have to, fall in the arms of, someone else. Um, Communication. Would you agree that communication is truly a key here? Great. Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Okay. We have someone else, I believe. Oh, okay, Andrew. Okay, great. Well, thank you again for coming on. Stay with us. I may need you again. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. If you log yourself out, I can get somebody else in. Whoa. Let me see if I can help right there. There you go. All right. Hey, Rhonda, Sierra. Oh, I'm sorry, Soraya. And Suga. Hey, guys, how are you? So glad, Alfonso, so glad you guys came on. Andrew, how are you this morning? Andrew, can you hear me? Okay, I think there is why we're not able to communicate. All right, try to request me again, Andrew. So I mean, I think that was great. Um, we're talking about, the maturity level. But you know what? You know, um, and I agree. Trust me, I agree 110% when it comes to, maturity level. I have to remember to not just look at Facebook Live, but to also look at you guys out there in YouTube land. Okay, I'm so sorry. But the thing is that this thing happens, and you know what? It happens sometimes to even mature men that they. I have spoken to some men. They have gone to their wits end. and they're so frustrated that they just want to give up on a relationship. And I see where thank you, Saraya. Hey, Andrea. Hey, my son Peter. How are you? I see where they really did go out there and they find them someone else, and do they still love their spouse, their wife? Yes, they do. Um, and again, I think it does. It has a lot to do with the breakdown of communication. And what I love about my husband and I is that we communicate about everything. It doesn't matter what it is, and that's the conversation. When I told you all that we were speaking on this topic, when I told him what I was going to talk about today, and he was like, well, you know we communicate, we talk about it, things that he disliked, things that I dislike, definitely, we it got to be talked about, because if it's not, then it's going to be swept under the carpet. And we do that a lot. We sweep things under the carpet and we don't want to discuss it. We feel as though by staying quiet it'll just go away. I don't know what the problem is there, but sweep it under the rug and don't talk about it, the problem gets bigger, because that person don't know that it's really upsetting you, and that to that magnitude. And so communication is definitely the best key, the best way to go. All right, Andrew, let's get you up here. All right. Hey, Maisha, how are you? Karen, thank you so much for joining us on this morning. Andrew, are you there? Hey, there you go. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. All right. So, what are your views? Why do men cheat? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Mm. I agree. That's good. That's good. That's good right there. Good. I agree. We do. We cheat in different ways, form, of fashion. Even and you're right. It's not cheating doesn't start with sex. Cheating starts, with conversation. Okay, conversation with the wrong intent behind it. So that's where it starts from, and then all of a sudden, inbox. My husband put up something, this morning, and he said, if you cannot, he said something to the effect, if you can't friend, um, you know, a wife, then stay out of the husband's inbox. Something, to that. Um, he put something like that up there on Facebook, and it's true, and it happens. To men and women, it happens. It's like, you want to be friends with me, but you don't want to be friends with my husband, really? That's not a friendship, you know. So also, when you're married, I like, the fact of having married friends, you know, um, because that's it's safe. You know, can a married person have um, friends who are single? Yes, they can have them, but I think that a lot of times single friends don't know how to respect your marriage. And my best friend, she's single, and but what I love about her is that when I got married, she said to me, she said, you have now found your best friend, and she took the back seat. Okay. And so we don't talk all the time. We don't, see each other all the time. And when we do talk to each other, we pick right back up from where we left off at. So having an understanding single friend is, is a blessing. Okay. So, well, thank you very much for sharing with us. Okay. Oh, praise God. Thank you so much. I enjoy having you. It was great last night. We're up here. All right. Have a good one. Okay. Well, oh, I'm doing good, Maisha. Hey. Yes, Shanina. Yes, yes. I know you at work, girl, but shoot. Yes, Lord. Cheating, it does. It starts, with the mind and with the heart. So hey, Tanya, hey, Shirley, how are you? Oh Lord, Tanya. Tanya has a play. How that play? Tanya, I don't even know if you're able to come on and tell us about that play. That play was amazing, and that's what it was. It was talking about relationships and you know hey, beautiful morning. Can you come on for a moment, honey, and tell us about that play that is going to be traveling around the world soon? Because it really, let me see if I can add you on. It really it talks about relationship, things that people just go through on a day-to-day basis. I mean, um okay, all right, on a day. Okay, good. Wait, here she is, hold on. We go through this on a day-to-day basis as people, and a lot of us, we're afraid to talk about it. Hey, good morning to you. Well, this is an awesome woman. She's very, very talented, and like I said, she write plays, and I went to go see one of her plays there in Connecticut. Amazing. Tell us the name of your play and tell us a little bit about it.
get into a new relationship, most of the time they carry that baggage into the new relationship, which
Mm.
makes it almost impossible for the person that they actually find themselves either wanting to build a future or a life with. They actually find those scars from the past relationships end up dominating the relationship that they're currently in. And sometimes there's triggers that, trigger the things that they've gone through from the relationship of their past that will cause them to actually act out, to the person that was not even given, the fair chance. And this could be vice versa,
Right.
because main characters, the woman really had a man who really loved her unconditionally, but because she could not let go of the pain of her past,
Mm.
she found herself, blaming him, and not even blaming herself for even giving the relationship a chance. She looked at it as he was doing things for an ulterior motive. And then you have, the various people in relationship where, everything might be going, well, but then you find a way to sabotage, just
Mm.
because
That's
you're
right.
not to actually being happy, and you may find yourself in that situation and then you're asking, why can't, I stay with someone, or why can't someone stay with me?
Come
But
on
the thing
now.
is, just healthy valuation check. What am I actually really doing to tear apart and sabotage this, relationship? And most of the time, we don't do it purposely knowing. We do it through our subconscious. Because certain things will trigger. Well, you know what? I know I want to be happy, but then you don't know that you don't think you deserve to be happy, and your actions by what you do, actually triggers that.
Come on
Then you
now.
have a
Come on.
relationship where you allow, children and finances to actually dominate and rule, that relationship, to where, it causes so many problems to the point that you can't find those things to sit it on the back burner to actually build. So it's a lot of moments in that play that was really a blessing to me, because a lot of it was personalized, because it hit home for me in my writing it. But the other things
Mm.
was a lot of couples that I actually just saw, and different things that was happening, with children and raising, other people's children, and then, dealing with financial situations, and dealing with what's mine is mine and what's yours is ours,
Come on
and
now.
all of those different types of, and it creates struggles in relationships. And most people, when you ask, how do I get that perfect relationship? The perfect relationship is not in the eyes of people, but it's what you can actually master and overcome to make that relationship your perfect relationship.
Absolutely. Wow. Now, that was a mouthful. Hey, Kimberly, how are you, baby? This, wow. She was on last night. Wow. Amen. Amen. Tanya, I'm sorry, Tawana, nice to you join us on this morning, as well as you, Sharon. How are you? Listen, I wish we had more time. However, this segment is only a half an hour. Okay. I mean, but this is, this topic can go on and on and on. Tomorrow, join us again at 9 a.m. Okay. 9 a.m. guys. We're going to talk about women cheat. Okay. And so Tanya just told us about, her stage play, and how, a lot of women are they're hurt past. And hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, when we're talking about keeping it real, and I can share a little one or two things with y'all as being the person that cheated and being the person that was cheating on. Okay, because if y'all sitting out there talking, I ain't never cheat, I'm gonna be like, we thank God for Jesus every day because he telling you, really, he cleans us up, makes us brand new, and a lot of times, a lot of times, come on now, a lot of, in my case, I got tired of being cheated on. Okay, I got tired of being cheated on, and I went out there and I did it myself. But we're gonna talk about all of that tomorrow. Kimberly said, "Oh, she's an actress too." Hey, Tanya, there you go. Right, and I believe Kimberly, you're in.
Let me say this. Gina, you were the one to give me one of my star actresses, really love.
I did.
And from recognition, Brittany Love is actually one of the stars in that production, and she is a phenomenal actress. So if you are here on this feed, Kimberly, I know I need you because we do have some upcoming casting calls that's coming up in January for Real Men's Love in a Woman's World. Hard Times, the stage play. That's the first musical stage play.
Wow.
And we have another one in the makings where we're actually, I got a plug to write some stuff for Broadway. So I'm working on that right now. So, things are moving.
Wait, listen, I may have to audition for that. Okay. I may have to take that trip. I may have to take that trip to Connecticut. Renee Love used to sing backup for me, the Voice of the Change. And when I was living there in Connecticut, and she drove, no, they flew. Her and Peaches actually came to Atlanta to help me to do one of my singles. They are some awesome ladies, I'm telling you. Tanya, there's a question for you. Where are they held? Where the plays are held?
Yes. Well, Karen, we're the play Real Men's Love in a Woman's World. We're doing recasting for that particular production there because we had some of our cast members who had to move on to do other things. So we're actually doing casting in January, and we're looking to do that production again for the summer of 2017. So we will be updating on my Tiny Randall Productions page, as well as the website, tinyrandallproductions.com. So, you can just kind of tap in and tune into there to get updates about what's going on.
And she meant the summer of 2018. Okay, 17 going, y'all.
I'm sorry.
Come on now. Amen. I know, Shanina, thank you. Listen, Shanina gonna always keep me on point. Don't forget about your YouTube audience. You know what, Tanya, I'm gonna have to get with you because, or whoever may know out there, how in the world can I get this YouTube where I can also invite people and, yeah, I have to look into this thing, because yeah, because, if everyone. Thank you.
Excited, and I mean, bringing topics like this is absolutely incredible because people need to hear, stuff like this.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what really got me to do it because people is like, oh, you're a pastor wife, you're a prophetess, or you're this, you're that. I'm real. I'm human. Okay, I'm human. And so we have to come. We just got to come clean like that. I see too many pastors and fivefold ministries that they're so stush. It's like I haven't sinned a day in my life. Then you don't need to be saved. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't want to talk about it, but hey, let's just bring it to the table and let's talk about it because that is the first step to deliverance is to talk. Okay, so all right, it's 9:34, y'all. Y'all know that we fix credit too, and my day started at 10. So so God bless you all. God bless you all. Tanya, I know that Tanya is one of my business partners as well. So we're into financial fitness. That's what we're into. Okay, and just to let you guys know, those of you that is keeping me accountable with my physical fitness, I did do my Zumba today. Yes, I did. But let me confess, I didn't want to. Okay, so I usually do 20 minutes, Tanya. I did 10, y'all. I did 10. I'm just gonna. I did 10.
That's a start.
Okay. I was just so sore from yesterday, But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., our topic is why do women cheat? So women, come on, because you're gonna have your say-so in this on tomorrow. All right. So God bless you all. Tanya, thank you. Bye-bye now.